Today, on Be Something Wonderful, why manifesting techniques always work. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and these are the studios of Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, good morning and welcome back to the studios of Be Something Wonderful. The question was, Tom, why don't manifesting techniques always work? Why don't I always manifest what I want? Why is it inconsistent? Why is it hot and cold? And furthermore, what's the point if the physical 3D world is just an illusion? If the people, events, and circumstances and the manifested reality is just an illusion, what's the point of all of it anyway? Well, guys, we're going to talk about these questions today and more. I want to start with this idea that why don't manifesting techniques work? Remember, manifesting techniques and processes always work because it's not determined by whether or not you get what you want. That doesn't determine whether manifesting works or doesn't work. Hear this. You're always manifesting. It always works. You're always shifting realities. You are a creator, creating in every moment, manifesting your entire life experience, yourself and others in the world in every moment. So you manifest who you are. You don't necessarily manifest what you want. You might, but you always manifest who you are, or in other words, who and what you are conscious of being. Your beliefs, your assumptions, your definitions of who you are, your world, and others. Always. Right? So you don't necessarily create, manifest, and experience what you want. You create, manifest, and experience who you are, who and what you're conscious of being, what you're believing, assuming, and defining yourself, others, and your world to be. That's powerful. And then the idea of the physical world, the 3D world, being just an illusion, as many metaphysical teachers and others have talked about this idea. But remember what that means. It simply means that your appearances and experiences, that the appearances, the circumstances, and your experiences are not what they seem. That's what illusion means. The physical manifested world, or the 3D objective reality, is not what it seems. This is powerful. So, but here's the thing. The idea that the 3D manifested reality, or physical world, is an illusion holds the key to you really attaining manifesting mastery, to always manifesting what you want. The key is held in this idea that it's an illusion, right? The idea that reality is a mirror or a reflection of an inner world, your inner world. But what does all of that mean? Well, let's get to it today. We talk about this idea when we talk about the reality mirror, that your experience of reality, your physical experience of reality, is just a mirror of your inner world, your inner definitions of who you are, your self-image, your self-concept, your beliefs, your definitions, your assumptions of yourself, others in the world. And there's a lot of power in that. Think about the idea though, right? And we're saying that in this person was saying, well, the reflection or the physical world is not real anyway. It's just an illusion. But here's the thing. An illusion doesn't mean it's not real. It simply means things are not the way they seem to be. And I want to use this as we start with a physical, normal 3D reality mirror, the everyday mirror that you're looking into. Imagine yourself standing in front of the mirror. You know that you're real, right? The image of you, right? Of you, you know that's real, right? As you stand in front of the mirror. And then you see the reflection in the mirror. Well, if you're real, the reflection must be real. It's a real reflection. It's not what it seems, right? Because you can't touch it, right? It's a reflection of you, but it simply means it's not what it seems. But the reflection's real, and the mirror that you're standing in front of is real. What does that mean? It means it's all real. I just want to use that as an example as we talk about the idea of the metaphysical mirror or the reality mirror, or the idea that the 3D physical world experience is mirroring your inner reality, your inner state of being. So let's look at the 3D physical world mirror using the analogy of your everyday mirror. Well, in this case, in the metaphysical mirror, the physical you that you consider the real you, right, and the others, and the circumstances and the events, they are the reflection. The physical world now, that person that's standing in front of the world mirror or the reality mirror, the person that's, as you stand in front of the world mirror or the metaphysical mirror or the reality mirror, you're the reflection, right? You're no longer the image, you're the reflection. And everyone around you is the reflection. The image then is the reflection in the mirror. So the reflection in the 3D mirror now is the image. What is it? It's the image in the mirror. Your self-concept, your idea of I am who, right? Your self-image, right? Your definitions, your assumptions, or your truth. That's the image. The physical you is the reflection. Your self-concept, your self-definitions, your ideas of who you are is the image inside the mirror. And the mirror itself, the 3D metaphysical mirror, is the frame of your physical linear horizontal experience. See this? The frame. That's the frame. How you know, in other words, it's the mechanism or apparatus for you to know yourself as that multidimensional, all that is, everywhere, all at once being. That's the mechanism. The mirror itself is the apparatus or mechanism, how you know yourself, the physical experience, how you know yourself as source. And behind that metaphysical mirror, in front of that mirror, within that mirror, without that mirror, the mirror itself, the reflection and the image, are all the great unseen reality of the great I am. The only reality. It's the truth. Your truth is the image or the self-concept, but the truth is everything. It's the entire reality. It's all that is. It's the one. Wow. Take a picture of this. We've talked about this before, but not quite like we are today. Very big realization here, right? Everything is that great unseen reality. That's why nothing is as it seems. We talk about that idea of illusion, right? The real illusion is you believing that there's a reality that can exist outside of who and what you're conscious of being. That's the illusion. Do you see it? That's what they mean by illusion. It's an illusion that you think something can appear outside of your consciousness and awareness of it. Right? That's what we mean. So it's all real. This is the point. It's all reality. It's all I am, awareness, consciousness, God. The appearances and experiences are real. They're just not what they seem to be. That's what the idea of illusion comes from. In the Oxford Dictionary, they give 3 definitions, right? Likely to be wrongly perceived or interpreted by the senses. In other words, think about this. This is what they're saying what an illusion is. The mirror or the apparatus or the mechanism through which you know and experience yourself as that I am awareness. Through that mirror, as you're experiencing yourself as source through that mechanism, you're likely to interpret it or perceive it as limited or a limitation or as something not of that great reality. That's what that means. In other words, it creates what seems to be a deceptive appearance or impression that you believe is the truth of who you are versus just your truth, your image, your idea of who you are. Wow. And then the third definition is a false idea or belief. In other words, that idea, this mechanism of the mirror, that's only there for you to know yourself as all that is. We go further with it to create this idea that that's who we are. We're not the greater reality, we're limited by that. And so we wrongly perceive it. We create this false belief or idea of who we are, a deceptive impression. We create beliefs, assumptions, and definitions of self that we call false or limited or negative. Where they're not, but they're not really negative or false or limiting. They're just a perception through that mechanism of knowing yourself as source. You're just knowing yourself as fulfillment. It's not partial fulfillment. It's the fulfillment that you are, knowing yourself as that fulfillment. Right? Your truth is not necessarily the truth of reality. Hear this. But the more and more it approaches and reflects or mirrors, using all of those words, the truth of reality in who and what you are, the more you manifest what you want or miracles in your life. Wow. Do you see it? The illusion is out there, there's something out there, right? Where it's really you, the truth. Your truth is not necessarily the truth. But the more that your truth approaches, reflects, or mirrors, as in the mirror idea of reality, the truth of reality, the more and more you experience manifesting what you want in the miracles in your life. Wow. I really don't know if we've said it this directly before. Very powerful. Take another picture. So, all manifesting processes and techniques are not, hear this, are not to get or create or attract or become what you want to have and be, but rather to mirror and reflect what you already have and who you already are. Do you see? Be it, you're already it. Be it, and then do whatever technique that you want or not. It doesn't matter. Imagine or don't imagine. Assume or don't assume, you already are it. The illusion is that you are not already fulfilled, that you're not already complete, that you're not already whole, that you're not already healed. That's the illusion. The illusion is that you could be more, the illusion is that it's possible that you could be limited in any way. That's the illusion. The illusion is that physical appearances and physical experiences, seen or unseen, whether they're in the form of thoughts and feelings or changing people, events, and circumstances, the illusion is that these appearances and experiences could have any power or authority over you whatsoever. That's the illusion. We're illusion busting here. That's why so many spiritual teachers say the mirror won't smile until you do. So know this and just smile, because you're all of it. That's why manifesting techniques always work. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the studio of Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, thank you for being here. Thank you for liking and sharing and commenting on the videos. Thank you for being part of our Facebook group, the ambassadors at facebook.com/groups/Be Something Wonderful, for joining us on Instagram and Twitter at Tom Kearin, TikTok at Be Something Wonderful, for joining our membership channel, where we're going to have a live stream Sunday, January 26, 2025. This is coming up at 12 noon time Pacific time. Join us. Join me live, where I'm going to answer your questions live on the chat as you ask them. And also the questions you've been sending to us at info@besomethingwonderful.com. And join us on the Tom Kearin YouTube channel. It's a different format. It's fun. It's the same type of stuff that we're going to talk about, but we just take a slightly different way of approaching it. It's really fun. So join us in all of that and more. Creators with great love, with great light and infinite gratitude. This is Kearin here in the studios of Be Something Wonderful. Until next time, we'll see you soon.